Hi guys, I got a redraft for this site. This one is one from 2018. So let's get started. This will be post draft order. So entries that happen during draft day will have happened. So yeah, let's get it started. Number one, get Cleveland Browns. It's real simple. They're taking quarterback. It's just sort of taking Josh Allen and Lamar. Allen's a really good quarterback. It's just I feel like Lamar's really good as well, and Morris has more in-season accolades, and they both have a. They don't really have much difference class success. So I'm gonna go Lamar. It's really tough. Like either one, you won't think go wrong with. So either I go Lamar for the Browns. It took Saquon originally. It took quarterback. This was Eli Manning's second to last season. Get a replacement for him. Perfect. You can develop him per year because Josh Allen took time development. And so yeah, you can get that to him. Getting Josh Allen back out of Wyoming. Giants get the QB. Number three, you got the New York Jets. Um, yeah, this quarterback class is starting to get a little better. Like after top two, after this last two seasons, Baker doing better. Darnold's playing some maybe some not to play in late first. Yeah, the Jets need a QB. It's really that simple. I would like to be on our player, but they need a QB. It's really that simple. Like Darnold wasn't it. We're not going couldn't put him back in a situation because we saw what he did there previously. So I like in the Baker Mayfield, the QB of Oklahoma instead. Number four, get the Cleveland Browns. Team quarterback. Finally. So yeah. They this is before they had um like you had like Taylor, Batonio, and Polchik like on before they got Polchik obviously. So twin nets is definitely consideration. Just because part of the reason why Baker struggled the sophomore season because they had terrible line. So you could solve that there in a year in advance. The original pick they did take Denzel Ward, which is definitely consideration. He's been a really good corner for them. But or you could go running back. You could go Saquon as well. Because just pair him up with Lamar, like him, so Lamar Jackson and Saquon, those two would be a really good combo. So like that's definitely consideration. You could also go tackle because they could use that a little more. Um, Probably go Ryan O'Neal first tackle. It's tough because there's some good tackles in this class. Um, there's some really good safeties as well. This class is really some really good players at the top. You know, instead, I don't know. They took Nick Chubb in their second round pick to pair him up with Baker. Then instead, I'll take a running back to the fourth pick or fourth overall pick. I'm looking at Saquon Barkley, and yeah, he's a really good player. Number five, got the Denver Broncos. Too early for Darnold, especially if he didn't have those bad last two games of the season. Maybe I'd take him this high, but it's tough either way because it was one good year and he had a ton of weapons. But yeah, so I'm trying to get some better protection. Like they didn't, they would go to line now, but this was before they got any of the guys they have now. The only guy they have in their whole starting line that they still had back in 2018 is Garrett Bowles, and that's a tackle. So I'm gonna give him a really good guard. He's been good for a while for the Colts. I'm gonna give him Quentin Nelson, guard out in Notre Dame. And our consideration is bring now. Like Teller, there's Braden Smith is really is a tackle in NFL, but he's listed as a guard here. Number six, you have the Indianapolis Colts. There's a tickle. Nelson. He is gone. Like, you could go Frank Reynolds if you still want to go tier, but at this point they have Ryan Kelly at this point, so you don't really need a center. Maybe Reynolds can play guard, but we don't know if he for sure can because he's never had to. I'm not saying you can. It's just sometimes guys aren't as good when they move around. This was before they had Forrest Buckner, so you could go into your D line, you could go Vita Vea, go Deron Payne, and this is they. I think it was a third round pick they got Darius Leonard, but I'm not going here. So where is you could definitely go Fred Warner. He's a really good linebacker for the Niners. Roquan Smith's a really good linebacker for the Bears. Now he's really good for the Ravens. Um, Definitely a corner. Denzel Ward and Jair Alexander, two good corners. Carlton Davis is good as well. Um, J.C. Jackson was good at one point, not anymore. DJ Reed's another good corner. The Jets, he's going to get a good payday. Deron Johnson's been decent for the Bills. Monte Max is a good slot for the Eagles. This is that Cam Ward is another good corner for the Niners slash Chiefs. But like this says all your options. So I'm not looking for Frank right now because they don't need a center. They really still get used to Curtis. They took Quentin Nelson this pick. He's still really good. I'm gonna give them Wyatt Teller, guard of Virginia Tech. He was a really late round pick originally in the draft. Number 7 got the Buffalo Bills. They originally got Allen with this pick. It's a great pick. He is gone. Still there like for Darnold. Maybe at 16 I go him just because they need a quarterback. Um, because Josh Allen was their starter all rookie year because they traded away the former starter Tyrod Taylor. Point is, they don't really have a good quarterback on the roster in 2018 if they don't draft one. I can't think of who their backup was. Maybe it was Nathan Peterman still. But yeah, that one I got Nathan Peterman. And then her second pick, they got Tremaine Edmonds. So yeah, I'm going to go linebacker with their first pick. I'm not going to go Tremaine Edmonds. He's a good player, but he's not worth top 10 pick at this point. So it's really between Roquan Smith and Fred Warner. They're both really good. It's tough. Let's just put that away. But I think Fred Warner's a little better. It's tough. I think Fred Warner's a little better. They're both really close how good they are. Fred Warner's going to be, Roquan Smith's going to be going soon. Don't get me wrong. So I'm going to go Fred Warner, linebacker, BYU, giving them Bills. And he was a pretty big steal for Niners back then. Number 8 gets Chicago Bears. They originally went Roquan Smith with this pick. So I guess still go him, obviously, because he's still here. You could have, dang, there is not much in this edge class. His top edge is probably Bradley Chubb, and he's decent. Oh, Josh Sweat too, but I was listening to you for some reason. Yeah, but you know what? Maybe they don't get Jalen Johnson in 2020 because they would have this guy. But can you imagine paying these? Can you imagine pairing Denzel Ward and Jalen Johnson together in a couple of years? Those would be that's a really dog down secondary. Obviously, they may not draft Jalen Johnson 2020 just because they would have had him. But still, I'm looking at the Denzel Ward corner at Ohio State since they didn't have Jalen Johnson. Number 9, you got the San Francisco 49ers. They recently took Mike McGlinchey. He's a good tackle, but he's not top tackle on the board. That's between Orlando Brown and Brian O'Neill. It's probably Brian O'Neill. Oh wait, no. This class has Jordan Malata, doesn't it? I forgot because he's just so far down the board. I'm gonna go tackle. I'm gonna go Brian O'Neill. Mike McGlinchey. Mike McGlinchey's probably Orlando Brown. This tackle class is really good. I'm gonna go Jordan Maida tackle of South Finley. He's a rugby guy. He was a rugby guy. He was a steal for the Eagles. So yeah. Number 10, you got the Arizona Cardinals. They originally went Josh Rosen straight up from definitely not happening. Yeah. Yeah, this quarterback class really falls off at the top kind of four. Include Darnold at this year. So our receiver class has some good wideouts though. Like DJ Moore's been good, Gavin Ridley's been good, Carlton Sumner's been good, Christian Kirk has had some good years. Michael Gallup had some decent years. Zard's been alright. Yeah, Cedric Wilson's a decent depth guy, definitely. You're wrong, but still. Um, yeah, this class is really deep. Yeah, they if they don't draft since I'm not going to draft Cut Arnold here, the other quarterback would be Van Bradford. So that sucks. But that's how it goes sometimes. So instead, I'm gonna give them some more weapons for now for Bradford, and maybe you just don't draft Rosen and you still get Murray next year. I'm gonna give them DJ Moore wide receiver on Maryland. He had a little bit of a down here, but he's still a really good wide receiver. Number 11 got Miami Dolphins. They took Minka Fitzpatrick, and then traded the next season. I think it was in season to the Steelers for a first round pick in the 2020 draft. So yeah, you can definitely still go safety. Derwin James is good. Patrick is really good. Jesse Bates is good. Terrell Evans is all right. Jordan Whitehead's decent. So, yeah, this This got some good depth. So, yeah, and said like they took Christian Wilkins 2019, so they don't have him yet, and they're struggling with him now gone. And Las Vegas Raiders. So yeah, maybe they don't. These two guys would be in the same pair if they still draft 2018. Probably don't if they have him. But hey, you just keep this guy and then you don't worry about it. So I'm looking at Vita Vea at the I'm in Washington. He's really good for the Bucks. And he won one pick earlier than you did originally because he went the next pick to 12 to the Bucks. So yeah, they took Vea. They eventually got Whitehead. He's a good safety. I'm not taking him, but they're saying they did eventually go ahead in this draft. I'm not gonna safety though. It's just who I go. It's really between I think Fitzpatrick and Jesse Bates. It's no offense to Derwin James. He's good. It's just I think Fitzpatrick and Bates are a little better. It's tough because they're all three good safeties. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Well, they still thing is the only guy out of these top two safeties is that it's really it's been a strong safety of their career are Derwin James, Patrick, and Bates. Generally been free safeties, and then they probably don't get into an infield in a couple of years. Maybe they can move on to strong, just because one of these top three safeties with Antoine Whitfield, those would be so those would be really good together. Justin Reed's a good safety for the Chiefs too, but he's not in the top three. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can move one of them around. I'm gonna give them Jesse Bates, the third safety at Wake Forest. He's been good for a while, especially since he came over to Atlanta in the second season for Atlanta. Number 13 got the Washington Commanders. They usually took Deron Payne. You can definitely go him. He's been good. He's been really good for them for I saw a career there. Instead, like they this was a long time. You also had City by many years still in the Seahawks. They eventually took Jamin Davis in a few years. If you take this guy, you don't have to worry about that. Maybe you take a good player in the first. And Georgia has been a really good linebacker for Ravens and Bears. Number 14 got the New Orleans Saints. Yeah, I definitely could go tight end. Mark Andrews is really good. He didn't have a great playoff game in the season, but he's still been good for the Ravens for a long time. Gower's a good tight end. Gesicki's a decent tight end. Conklin's been decent. So yeah, they recently traded up for Marcus Davenport because they gave up they traded up to Packers. They gave up two firsts for it because they really want Marcus Davenport. It's decent, but he's always injured, like always. When they have Cam Jordan and younger Cam Jordan still, and then somebody else. So they really need Josh Sweat. Um, cause yeah, they still like you know yeah, I'm not getting I only go in really good D lineman. I don't get much around Payne D lineman of Alabama. Just help out there, help out their defense. Was pretty young at this point, and they're right again. Now they've lost all the depth because they're running to pay everybody. But yeah, number 15 got the loss of Vegas, the Raiders. They recently took Colton Miller at this pick. Um, yeah, like they've Trevon Moring and Marcus Epps, I believe. So they're decent at safety right now, but they could do better. So yeah, I don't do that. I don't get them Minka Fitzpatrick safety of Alabama. Try to help out that secondary, because we've been trying to find help for a while. Number 16 got the Buffalo Bills. Could go Darnold here, but just like he struggled with bad situation. At this point, the Bills do not have a great situation. So yeah, I don't feel like going him. So I'm telling them maybe they end up getting more overall pick and they Kyler Murray in 2019. Maybe they don't. Just sucks because in hindsight, you know that the 2019 draft class, quarterback wise, outside Kyler Murray, was not good. Like, yeah, but it's just I don't want feel like taking Darnold yet. It's just unless he's going into a really good situation at this point in time. Like obviously now Bills have a great situation to go to because they're a good team. At this point, they aren't that good of a team. Like they're a decent team, but they're not great. So I know how about their center situation. Logan and Frank Randall guard center out of Arkansas has been really good for the Lions. Number 17 got the LA Chargers. There's it took Derwin James. It could go him. Yeah, they have both at this point, and Melvin Ingram still. So they don't really need an edge. So you probably don't go Josh Sweat. Uh, could Derek Notty's good? Could go him. You could go Harrison Phillips. Um, yeah, that's really added to your D line. Um, they who do they got Desmond King and slot. This I can think of. You know what? I don't give them what they took originally. He's been really good for them for a while. He's still good for them. I don't give them Derwin James, safety at Florida State. He's been good. He's good for them. Number 18 got the Green Bay Packers. They originally took Jair Alexander. He's been struggling with injuries this last season, but he's still been good for them for a while. So yeah, said though, I'm gonna give them an edge. They don't have either. They don't have the Smith guys yet because they brought him in this next offseason, I believe. So they don't have Preston or Darius. They did draft Darius. Rashawn Gary yet. Do they still have Clay Matthews at this point? I can't think of any other edge they would have at this point. Either way, they can use that for edge. So I'm gonna get them Josh Sweat edge out of Florida State. Another two Florida State guys back to back. You shouldn't use another steal for the Eagles in this draft. The Eagles are a good draft this draft. Number 19 got the Dallas Cowboys. They usually took Leighton Van Resch, who was decent, but he was always injured, and now he had retired. I think last offseason due to injuries. Could go Darius Leonard if you just go back to draft day, not now because Darius Leonard is not good anymore. But he had some really good year for the Colts. And then he just started with injuries as well. Could go over in Sutton, Kevin Ridley. Those are two good guys there. Um, no, they don't need running back. They have Zeke at this prime Zeke, I should say, at this point. Obviously now Zeke, but yeah, they don't need Zeke. Yeah, they got Michael Gallup in the second, so they can definitely use a wide receiver. Yeah, and I'm gonna get the wide receiver. I'm gonna get the Cortland Sutton wide receiver at SMU. Get the Cortland Sutton a good wide receiver, a good quarterback throwing to him at the start of his career. Like even if you don't aren't that high in Dak, he's better than any. The guys Southern's that's drawn to him at this point until this season. So I gave him better there. They're 20, you got the Detroit Lions. They originally took Frank Ring now, who's long gone. So can't go him. Um, could go to they don't have Penny Sewell yet. They have Taylor Decker at this point, so they could use a guard. They could still use tackle. Yeah, because this was before the only guy coming in this draft that they still have now is Taylor Decker. Right now, no gone. I can't think of anybody else. So yeah, I don't go. For Illinois, you don't need tackle. I can't think of the tackles this fight, so I assume they don't. Could be wrong, but I'm assume they don't. Um, is the top lineman left are all tackles because Brandon Smith is a tackling if they have him as a guard here. Um, Kenny Galladay at this point, it was still good. This was before he signed with the Giants, which is absolutely awful. Um, they don't help out their tier D line. Um, so I'm trying to look if there's anybody near down the board because this class has some right around steals. See, I don't give them Harrison Phillips, Emil Stanford, who now plays for the division round of the Vikings, but he originally got drafted by the Bills. Number 21 got the Cincinnati Bengals. They originally drafted Bus Billy Price. Definitely not going him. So yeah, I'm gonna still go. Wait, who are some of the top guys left? Bus redrafted him. Good player for Broncos. Bust. Good players. Davenport injury guy always seems to be injured. So yeah, I'm gonna get him tackle. It's between Brian O'Neill and Braden Smith. I just really might be because I am a Vikings fan. Brian O'Neill's a great pick for them in the second round in this draft. And I'll give them Brian O'Neill tackle Pittsburgh. He's a really good right tackle. Number 22, we got the Tennessee Titans. They originally took Harold Landry. still on the team, but he's another guy that seems to be injured a lot. I thought I'd go him. Maybe I reconsider, but I'm not. Um, yeah. Hey, they had Calvin Ridley now. You know what? Hey, I'm gonna get them there a little early, a few years sooner. They have him now. They didn't draft him. Falcons did. I'm gonna give them Calvin Ridley, right receiver out of Alabama. Number 23 got the New England Patriots. I think this is Isaiah Wynn. I could be wrong. They two first round picks this year: Isaiah Wynn, Sonny Michelle. I can't. I'm pretty sure Wynn went first. I just can't remember for sure which order they went. Was it Wynn, then Michelle, or Wynn? I'm pretty sure it was Wynn first. He's on the Dolphins now. He's decent for them for a while. He's seen to be injured a lot as well. So yeah, I'm gonna give him still an attack. I'm gonna give him a different one. I'm gonna give him Brain Smith, tackle of Auburn. It's been good for the Colts for a while now. Number 24 got the Carolina Panthers. They recently took DJ Moore. He is gone, so can't go him. Um, they got Dante Jackson in the second in this draft. I'm gonna give them our corner. I could go Derrick Alexander. It just seems like I'm gonna do it. He's seen with injury. He's been really good for a while now. I don't think the Jerry Alexander corner out of Louisville. Louisville had some two really good players in this draft. They had Jair and Lamar Jackson. So yeah, 25 got the Ravens. They took Hayden Hurst here. Then they traded up with the Eagles into the first to get Lamar. Well, I'm not taking Hurst. Lamar's gone. So I'm gonna get them a different tight end. They got in the third round. I'm gonna give them Mark Andrews tight end out of Oklahoma here. Number 26, the Atlanta Falcons. They usually took Calvin Ridley here. He is gone. Can't go him anymore. Seems like they've been searching for a good corner for a while now, so I'm gonna try to give them that. Where is he? He was far down here earlier. Yeah, I don't get them. Where is he? There he is. I'm looking at Travis Ward, corner of Middle Tennessee State, who's been good for the Niners and Chiefs for a while now. Number 27, we got the Seattle Seahawks. Now they're doing better corner because they got um, Rick Wallen and Devon Witherspoon, but at this point, till recently, they had been searching for a good corner for a while. So I'm trying to give that to them. Do I want? I don't give them. Where was he? There. Did I? Okay, thing. Okay, sorry. I accidentally scrolled right past him. I'm not giving them DJ Reed corner out of Kansas State. It's between him and Carlton Davis. I just Little Iron Reed. They're both really good though. 28 got the Pittsburgh Steelers. They originally drafted Terrell Edmonds here, and then traded a little over a year for Minka Fitzpatrick for the Dolphins. They don't have him yet. Yeah, I've got two corners in a row. I'll make it three. This cornerback class is really good. I'm gonna give him Carlton Davis, corner of Auburn. And he was good for the Bucks for a while. Then he's had a decent year for the Lions before he got injured this year. Number 29 got the Jacksonville Jaguars. They took Tavon Bryan. Definitely not going him. Nowhere. He's a bust. He's still in the league, I believe, but he's not worth a first round pick. So yeah, I don't go tackle. I don't go another tackle here. And try to get some better protection. Maybe he's still here. Maybe he's still there now. You can help out. You can be helping out. Trevor Lawrence. They did get Cam Robinson in the previous draft, but they don't really have much at the other tackle. So yeah, I don't give them Colton Miller tackle UCLA. Could have gone McGinley and Brown. Brown Jr. is mostly just because he seems to be injured a lot lately. McGinley, I just a little higher on Miller. It's close though. Number 30 got the Minnesota Vikings. They originally went Mike Hughes, not going him. Um, there's not another corner I want to go here, so that sucks. So they've been searching. They've been having a lot of corner troubles of late. Um, dang, sorry. Do I am in here? Dang, I'm not that high in Derek. I'm not super high in Derek Nottie. Chubb's more of an edge rusher. They don't. They have Everson Griffin and Dino Hunter at this point, so they don't need an edge. So yeah, I don't get another tackle. They got Steel Brian Nailed second, but he is gone. So I don't get them. Mike McGinn should tackle Notre Dame. Number 31 got New England Patriots. They got Brain Smith with their previous pick. So they got fixed their tackle situation. So yeah, he's he dealt with an injury just now past the season, but he's been really good for a long time. They tried to get a good running back with this pick, Antoine Michelle. It didn't work. I don't give him his running back mate. It's college. I don't give him Nick Chubb, running back out of Georgia. Number 32 got the Baltimore Ravens. They originally went Lamar Jackson here. He's gone. I don't trust. Try to give it a shot. Quarterback, they're a good team at this point. So see what happens. I'm gonna give them Sam Darnold, QB of USC. See if they can turn him or see if they can make him not a bust to start his career. Yeah, thanks for this mock draft. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a good rest of your night.